Sanibonani, my name is Mkize Ukhabazela lo umumbo mhlophe lo. Welcome to my channel. I've started this channel just to answer some of the commonly asked questions about the industry that I'm in, which is show business. I'm gonna be sharing my journey as an artist, my journey as a professional dancer, which was a lifetime ago, my journey as a singer, and mainly my journey as an actor. Ngiyazi ke some of you are wondering ukuthi what really sparked interest ngimina for acting. Well, I think it started in my childhood nje ngisakhula. By the way, I grew up in rural KZN, and we did not have TVs in our communities. But then ekhaya we were exposed to magazines and newspapers. Our parents made sure ukuthi every month they buy magazines such as A Drum, your Pace magazine, your Farmers Weekly, your Bona magazine, True Love, njalo njalo. We were exposed to newspapers as well, your Star, Ilanga Lasenatali, Africa, njalo njalo. But mina, I was mostly drawn to magazines. I loved magazines. I loved paging through them, and I would be fascinated by pictures of models striking exquisite poses, and I would wish, because you know. And I loved the fashion column. I loved ama stories, you know, ama drama stories la babewa faka laphayana kuma magazines. I still remember Bafanas. Bekuyi cartoon leyo, and bowithola on the very last page yebona magazine. I loved Bafanas a lot. I loved the characters. I enjoyed the characters and their stories, their journeys. Abo Sticks, abo Sloppy, abo Bombi, sabakhumbula, abo Maboots, abo Ntwana. Even though these were township-based characters, I somewhat related to them, being the rural girl that I was, but being related to their stories, their frustrations, you know, how they related to one another, making fun of one another, and maybe nama challenges and how they would resolve those challenges. It was fun, and yeah, also enjoyed the stories as was Puma kuma magazines. But like any other child, I wished ngabe kwakune TV ekhaya, you know, because we knew that abanye abantu, some black families in the cities had TVs, you know. So there was this longing to watch TV and see moving pictures. Uyayibona leyo nto. Kwenzeka ke, it happened ukuthi one farmer who lived not far from my home athengele one of his employees TV set. She was a wonderful lady owayesebenza ekitchen la kwalomlungu, and she had a cottage khona la kuma premises wakamlungu. So the TV stayed in a cottage because yayithengelwe yena vele. And this particular farmer was kind enough to allow outsiders, people from the village, to come into his property ukuze babone le TV. She had a big space. Her cottage was spacious. In a thatch, and it had an interesting design. So people would come from a village and they would fill up a space less TV, and she did not mind, you know. She was generous enough to share this this present with the community, with the villagers, you know. So every once in a while, Nati, our parents would allow us to go see TV kwamlungu. But our parents were very strict. This is something that happened every once in a while. Maybe in a year it happened only once or twice, and that was it. But we were happy to be kulesia space, to be exposed to a TV. Sibuke nathi some of the TV dramas esasizokhulunywa ngazo by city kids who would come and visit us elentozeni emakhaya. Uyayibona leyo nto. Yeah, kwakusijabulisa kakhulu. And then sibuyele ekhaya and life would carry on. So when I completed standard 6, I went to stay in Pietermaritzburg with relatives of mine. I went to stay with my aunt Mbali Township. And my aunt had a TV, a color TV. Boy, did I enjoy ukubuka abosenzekile, abodeliwe, izihlabathi ziyagxibana, kwasindwe zama, unolitye. Yeah, kwakumnandi. It was wonderful. The experience was out of this world. The way beswathanda ngakhona lama drama, I remember sometimes nje mina nama cousin wami would take some time off ukustudisha and enact some of the scenes from some of the dramas lezi besizbuka. Sisithanda kakhulu udeliwe. So sasizinikeza ke would allocate ama characters amongst ourselves ukuthi wena uzodlala usibanibani, wena uzodlala usibanibani, wena uzodlala usibanibani, and then would enact ke ama scenes wakhona. And we had so much fun doing that. We had so much fun doing that. But nangaleso sikhathi I did not realize ukuthi I love acting so much, and I did not realize, I did not think ukuthi one day I will pursue a career in acting. Not at all. Nje mina was having fun, you know, and that was that. And I remember nasesikolweni, because I was such a good reader, makufundwa literature, uthisha wesiZulu would ask me to read for the whole class. And I remember ukuthi makuyi story esiyi-drama like ngavele ngasho, the way sibhalwe ngakhona siyi-drama istory sakhona, and I would be reading for all the characters. I still remember how I would automatically switch into character without planning ukuthi okay manje sengingena kwi-character. It just happened automatically, and it would happen with so much ease nje kwakuzenzakalela. And I really enjoyed ukufunda, ngifundele iklasi, and getting into those characters and being dramatic. La kufanele ukuthi ngibe dramatic khona, you know. And even the class itself, notisha naye babe enjoya ungizwa ngibafundela story, you know. So yeah, kokwenzeka nje kanjalo, but still ayikho into ayithi oh, you really love this. And then one time khona esikolweni, some seniors nje besikole were looking for actors to act in a play, in a school play. And I remember thinking, okay, I think I'd love to do this. Let me go sign up. And I signed up, and I was given a character. This character was someone's wife. Yeah, I had to play someone's wife. And okay, it was a bit uncomfortable because I was a young girl. I think I was 14 or 15. I did not have a boyfriend, and now here I am playing someone's wife, and I need to refer to this man as my husband. We understand that, Leonto. And they had not given him a character name. I don't think they had given me a character name either. And we had to improvise a scene. So I remember ngimbiza ubaba kaQude, while we were improvising. I don't know what I was saying to the guy, to the boy, and I referred to him as ubaba kaQude. A classmate of mine happened to be there. We were friends as well. And wayibamba lento kababa kaQude. Now later that week during break, siyambona lo mfana nje uyazihambela in the distance, siyale yena uyale. So this friend of mine, she takes one look at him and she goes, "Nanguyise," because I referred to him as uyise kaQude angithi, or ubaba kaQude. So she goes, "Nanguyise." She's teasing me, and uncomfortable into ngaleso sikhathi. And unfortunately, I don't know what happened with that play, because we only got to rehearse once, and that was that. We never carried on with our rehearsals, and then we never got to perform that play. And that was my very first experience yoku rehearse a play, and it would have been my first experience your performer as an actor. But okay, kwaba right. So I think I realized when I was in matric ukuthi yazini ngithanda uku-acta ne, I do have an interest in acting. So I shared this with my mother, who wanted me to study in medicine and become a doctor. So when I told her ukuthi I think mangiqeda isikolo ngifuna ukustudisha i-dramatic arts, she was not very happy, because she associated nje acting with drugs, yayibona lonto, with promiscuity, nazo zonke nje lezi zinto ezi-negative. So she was worried, and she felt ukuthi no, that world is gonna swallow me up, ngeke ngize ngilunge, uyayibona leyo nto. She had a hard time ukungisupporta kule decision engangiyenza. But I knew mangifika ku-matric, or before I completed matric, I knew deep down ukuthi this is what I want to do. Crazy as it was, especially because of my background, my upbringing, la ngakhulela khona, and all of that, I guess it was not supposed to make sense mhlawumbe, but somehow it made sense to me, and it's something that I wanted to do. My mom was not happy, but I managed to convince her. Kodwa-ke, that's the story for our next video. Where should I look really? La umumbo. Qala phansi. I'm nervous. Delete. Okay. Sorry. My journey as an artist.
It already started the video.
No. Stop.
Yeah.
Qala phansi.
It's fine, I'll cut it out.
No, qala phansi. You by looking at the right place. No,
Yeah.
just check. Ngimoshile, no. Ngimoshile. Please like, share, and comment down below. Subscribe and turn your notification bell on. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.